Alright everyone, so I just flashed my car to stage 1 using the COBB access port. This is a 2013 Subaru Impreza WRX STI Sedan Limited. So I filmed everything, like setting it up and loading maps. I hope my head's not in the way, but start the car. This is my second time starting, but I haven't driven it yet. So I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit. I can already tell that the gauges are different. Like normally, right when for example, the oil temperature gauge would get to the second big line, then it would be at 1,000 RPMs, but I'm not. So I'm going to go ahead and let it get down to 1,000 RPMs. So I can already notice a little bit of difference there. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about my thoughts and impressions. My first impressions of this tune, how I like it, and stuff of that nature. So, sorry if I get in the way with the camera, like I said, I'm like right there, but I wanted to have you guys be able to see the gauges at least a little bit, and the shift knob and everything. So there we go, I'm just about at 1,000, so I'm going to begin backing out of my driveway. And I'm gonna take it easy and baby it, because it's still a cold engine. Just roll out. So first throttle response. So, I heard on YouTube that the throttle will feel like you have to give more gas to start the car initially, which I can kind of feel, but not really. Like that first gear shift, I added about the same amount of gas, but it felt like it was too little. So I need to add a little bit more gas when I shift gears to get a smooth shift. I can feel the throttle response is already better. It's already more improved and agile, so there we go. So first downshift. Let's see. Just feeling this tune out. Yeah, so I definitely need to be adding more gas on my shifts. They're a little bit sloppier and they're not as smooth as because it's like a new feel almost. So, let this kid cross. I wonder if he can go any slower. Whoa, see, there's too much gas. So yeah, I've definitely noticed that giving it more gas helps. Apparently, like after 80 miles, it becomes like, I guess, like broken in, or the car like relearns the new ECU, so that makes it feel a little bit better. But I don't know for sure if that's true or not. I never heard anything like that. But we'll go ahead and see. I'm trying to decide where to go. Alright, let's go here. But yeah, my first impressions are, I haven't really had a good chance to feel it out, but it feels a little bit different. The throttle response is better, but I can't really tell a ton. Whoa, like right there, there's way more gas than I usually give. Whoa. It's just weird. God, that was such a horrible shift. Yeah, so that was a little bit better. Whoa. This is nice. I can already feel the boost is starting to engage. The turbo's already starting to spool up, like right there at about like 2,800 RPMs. I can already feel the turbo spooling up, and I'm starting to boost, which is lower than it used to be. It feels a lot different. And I've also noticed if I let off the gas pedal, the car seems to like, I don't know how to explain, like drag more. Like on the stock tune, if I were to let off the gas pedal, the car would just kind of coast. at the same speed, not really change. But so far with this one, I've noticed that it seems to like drag a little more, which isn't bad. So I'm just gonna do some downshifts to the light, just kind of see what's going on. So the downshift felt good. I've heard some people have told me that the gearbox feels different, which I don't see how that would work because the gearbox, I mean, as far as I know, isn't really linked into the ECU. I mean, it's not like a computer part, it's mechanical. So I don't know how that would be, but the gear shifts feel the same to me. But they feel good. Oh, there's a pretty nice GTI over there. But yeah, gear changes feel good. It's just I need to add more gas to when I'm shifting gears to make the shift smoother, because I'm kind of sucking right now. So right now I should be getting close to being warmed up. I'm gonna probably just start to get on it a little bit when I get on the straightaway. So I'm in sport mode, and I'm gonna do a pull in sport mode first, and then sport sharp mode, coming back the other way. So we're in sport mode. So there we go, getting a little more used to it. So I'm gonna kind of feel it out. I'm also gonna go to redline at first, like, wow. Wow. It pulls so much smoother. Wow. That is insane. Like I told you guys, my car was like, well, it felt like it was like shaking when I was entering boost before, but now it feels totally smooth. Like it doesn't feel like it's hesitating at all to boost and accelerate. So that was a good acceleration. I'm gonna go ahead and do one in sport sharp mode now. And as you can tell, I mean, I wasn't going to redline or anything because I don't want to accelerate that hard right now. I'm just kind of still feeling out the tunes. It's still foreign to me. So I'm just trying to think, where should I go? Let's see. Follow this GTI. Let's see. Okay, so in Sport Sharp, I'm already feeling more throttle response, which is as expected. Wow. Sport Sharp actually now, it feels, wow. I didn't realize I was already at 70. Holy crap. The car accelerates so much quicker. Jeez. But, yeah, I mean, as I was saying, like, Sport Sharp feels more similar to the normal sport mode. In the stock tune, the Sport Sharp would feel a lot more nimble and not as heavy as the sport mode, if you can kind of understand what I mean. Like, the sport mode felt like you had full acceleration, which is how it should be, but it is smoother delivery, which it definitely was. And the sport sharp mode was just a lot choppier. So sport sharp mode, I actually don't know if it's necessary, at least for my use right now, because sport mode actually preferred the feel. It just felt a lot smoother with delivery. Let's go ahead and try putting a minus for the diff. Wow, I can get a turbo even spool up more. Maybe that's just my imagination though. So now I'm gonna take a break from some polls, and I'm just gonna do some normal city driving. I'm curious to do a test actually. I'm gonna go to a parking lot, and cause I've noticed that in parking lots the car actually, let's go here. I've noticed that it feels like it chugs and like bogs pretty badly, because for example it'll be too high of an RPM to stay in first gear, but it'll be too low of an RPM for second, so I'm kind of stuck in which one to choose. So I'm going to go ahead and just go into a parking lot up here and just cruise around and see how it feels, see if it bogs. That should have been removed according to COBB, so I'm going to put the car back to how I drive it every morning. Just sport mode with the auto set and no differential settings other than auto. So let's see how this goes. Don't feel like going there. Actually, I'll go this way. Yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting for stage 1. I'm not expecting a huge power gain, but a smoother delivery and more of like an aggressive tune, which is exactly what I feel I have with the COBB access port. This was a steep price. I ended up getting for $608 shipped, because they were doing 10% off for Thanksgiving, but I did do the overnight shipping option for $36, which for you guys that are thinking about getting that option, I would say don't, because they don't deliver on Saturday. So I mean, if you're gonna get it during the week, because I had some trouble with that, and people say that like they ordered theirs on Friday with the normal shipping, and that it came Monday. So, and I ordered this Thursday night, so Friday, and it came Monday, and this was using overnight shipping. So I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I have it now, so that's all that matters. Go ahead and test some stuff out. So just waiting for the light. So one thing I just noticed, and I was gonna go the opposite way so I don't have to deal with the speed bump, but when I was slowing down just off the throttle in gear, I noticed that it kind of like makes a chugging feel, but it wasn't nearly as drastic as it was before, so that's good. God, my mud flaps just scraped on that speed bump. Alright, so I'm in first gear around 2500, let go of the gas. Wow, that is a ton smoother. Jeez. Alright, so now I'm going to second gear, which is really low. I don't know why I did the X amount to go this way. So let's see. Can go. Alright. So I'm gonna go into second gear prematurely, and I feel not a lot of bog at all, if any. It's kind of hard to tell, but it feels very good. Like my true test, I set the camera, will be tomorrow morning at school when I pull into that parking lot, and that'll be the true test of how it feels. So I don't want to go through this parking lot anymore, so I'm just gonna get out of here and continue to feel this new tune out. So sorry guys, this is a long video, but I figured you guys would enjoy it anyway. So let's see. I have my access port in here, it's getting tossed around. I'll actually just put it right there in the center. So just driving normally, it feels good. It feels really good, and it feels nice and responsive. One thing I just noticed is my clutch is kind of sticking, which is weird. So I don't know if that's in my head either, but we'll see with some more shifts. But the car feels really good. I have no regrets, and this is exactly what I was looking for. Because now I feel like I can accelerate harder and actually drive the car harder without having to worry as much about the stock tune having any issues, because the stock tune would run really lean going into boost, from what I've read, so that's not too good. So good with this COBB tune, we're all smoothed out, which is perfect. So still getting a little used to the throttle, but it was a smooth takeoff, so starting to get a little bit of drizzle. Yeah, I'm just gonna call a friend and see if I can pick him up, because he wanted to see the tune also, so. Like, I have no complaints at all, no gripes. But yeah, I actually do like the feel of the sport mode. I think actually maybe more than the sport sharp. So let's experiment a little more with the sport sharp. Let's see. I was gonna let the car slow down, have my foot off the gas. Yeah, the car pulls so much smoother. Wow, that idiot didn't even look. Maybe there's a difference. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the intelligent mode and see how this one feels. The sport sharp with the diff set to minus setting is a bit of a difference. Like, you can feel pull a little bit harder around like 4,500 RPMs. But the intelligent still feels pretty dull, but a little bit more lively than it used to. I'm guessing that little arrow indication is telling you when to shift. I never actually figured that out or looked in the manual. The intelligent mode is already starting to bore me, so I mean, it just feels a little bit smoother and just a little bit more lively. But yeah, guys, that was my first impressions and like initial coverage of the COBB Access Sport Stage 1 tune without the intake for the 2013 Subaru WRX STI. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or requests. Thanks.